Hello, everyone. You're welcome back today on this channel. I want us to look at market forecast. Let's look at what is going to happen in the market. It's more of predictions because I don't actually know exactly what is going to happen in the market. We can look at the charts, look at Bitcoin, look at some altcoins, and see what we can expect this coming week. And we know that we are already in October, and the U.S. election is approaching in November. And I think if say things goes the way everyone is thinking, then we're gonna see the alt season, kick off. So I don't know precisely, but I think that to an extent, if Bitcoin hits 70K, then we are gonna kickstart the alt season. So I want us to look at the market, as I mentioned. Then also we're gonna look at Baby Doge Coin. We're gonna look at Myro Coin, Trump Coin, because Trump is a forerunner, and to an extent he's winning, and I think his coin is going to do well. And those of you who have been following me, I know you have been making some gains already from this particular Trump coin. And another coin that I'm going to discuss with you guys today is CSPR crypto, and one that I'm going to disclose at the end of this show. So grab your popcorn, your coffee, tea, whatever you want to grab, and let's dive into the market and see what we got today. Now, let's begin with crypto bubbles. Let's look at what has happened, this week. And if you can see on this chart, this is a crypto bubbles chart. On the weekly time frame, the bubbles in green are the ones that have outperformed Bitcoin, and the ones in red are the coins that Bitcoin has outperformed this week so far. And you can see clearly that Hex, Popcat, FTT, OMO, FTN, BGB, and the rest in green have done so well against Bitcoin, which is good. And I've talked about Popcat on this platform. If we go further, you're going to see that there are more altcoins that have done so well. Giga has done 72% this week, Nero 16%, SPX, and the rest have done so well against Bitcoin. Now, guys, the reason why you always see me come here to try to show you guys an overview of what is going on, what has happened in the market, for the week, for the month, for the day, and if possibly for the hour, is because I want you guys to understand the bigger picture here, what's going on with other altcoins. If say you are buying a coin and that coin is not doing well against Bitcoin, then you are losing a lot of money in the space. You need to be in coins that are doing well against Bitcoin. That means they are outperforming Bitcoin. If your coin is not outperforming Bitcoin, then you are in the wrong space. You are just wasting your time. Just like you you are in the USA or you are in Europe, you save your money in a shit currency. Like you save your money in Zimbabwe currency rather than being in the strong currency. So you have to be in strong currencies always. This is just the idea, of cryptocurrency to outperform, the main currencies out there. So if say dollar is outperforming you, Bitcoin is outperforming you, and other currencies are doing well against you, then why are you holding that coin? Anyways, so that's that for crypto bubble. Let's see for the top 500 coins. Let's see what's going on here. Dgen has done so well. I was holding Dgen before. I sold it because I was looking at some zones that I wanted price to get there, and price have gotten to those areas. So I'm gonna be looking at Dgen for this week. Die is there and the rest. So let's just see the next, which is next for the top 500. Pops is there, Hoppy is there, Toshi. Yeah, Toshi also is another one that I have talked about here on this platform. And I think you guys also are aware of the fact that Toshi is one of the top meme coins on the base network. So if say you are investing on the base network, then you should take Toshi seriously. And yeah, guys, so these are the top 500 coins that are in the market. Oh, look at this Maga. Maga is doing so well. I think Maga should be the Trump coin that I think. I don't know if this is the exact Trump coin, but let me see if this is a Trump coin that let me see if this is a Trump coin that I'm holding. Let me see if this is the one I'm holding. Let me see this on CoinGecko. But if this is the one I'm holding, then that's good. Oh no, this is not the Maga I'm holding. But all of the Trump coins are going to be doing well, regardless of which one you are holding. But you need to be among, like, I'm going to be looking at this one as well. Okay, I think this one is on the, let's see. Oh, this one is on the Ethereum chain. I don't want to trade on the Ethereum chain, so I'm not going to buy this MAGA. I trade only on the base network and the Solana network. So this doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah. So overall, if we look at the crypto market, let's see what's going on there. Overall, the crypto market is now at 2.2 trillion. It's up for the week. This weekend, 0.2%, 3%. Sui is among the trending coin. Popcard is there. The largest gainers lock in. Mini and Bitcoin is still sitting at the top, like big, of course, always at the top. Yeah. Now let's get into the bigger picture for today. Let's begin with Bitcoin. Now, this is Bitcoin. No, this is not the chart I want to see right now. I want to go get to that chart. Okay, now this is Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. Remember, every week I want us to focus on the bigger picture. What has been happening, you know, during that week. Now, last week we saw how this candle closed above, and this week candle, is gonna close today. I think today. So let's see where this week this candle is gonna close. So if this candle close where it is right now, like at this point, let me bring in this. Let me mark the zone here. I'm gonna go to the daily time frame to explain more further. Now, if say price stay in this range where this candle is right now, then I think that we're gonna be having a bullish week for Bitcoin. And if we don't have a bullish week for Bitcoin, it means that Bitcoin might at one point attempt to recover all of these red vector candles. Remember what I told you guys earlier in my previous videos. When you see a red vector candle like this, it means the market makers, they are pushing price down at the same time they are building long. So they're gonna come back and try to recover this vector candle. And when they recover this vector candle, it means that they have paid themselves back. When they are pushing price to the downside, they are losing money, and when they are pushing price to the upside, they are losing money. So in everything they do, they make money and lose money at the same time. So, but in the end, they are profitable, because they are the ones that provide liquidity, if you know what that means. Now, if I drop down to the daily time frame, I'm gonna show you something here because this day, like today candle, you can see it clearly. This candle, I want it to eat all of this vector candle and close above. Let's say at least it should be around $63,000 per Bitcoin. Now, you can see that Bitcoin break structure here. We have talked about this zone. We talked about this zone last week. I think the previous week, not last week, but I think, yeah, I think that was 2 weeks ago. That this zone, was a critical zone that Bitcoin had to break. So Bitcoin did break this zone and form higher highs. Now, should we expect pullback? Yeah, we expected pullback, and I told you guys that we're gonna see pullback, and pullback did happen. Now, what did I mention about these Fibonacci tools that we use always? This 0.382 zone, 0.5 zone, 0.618 zone, and the 0.786 zone. These are zones that price can easily bounce from. And if price bounce from this zone and it's not able to go and make higher highs, then that's when we can start thinking of maybe Bitcoin can go and break the previous low. And in this case, this was the previous low. Yeah, they pull back low. So we saw this huge vector candle here down here, and now we are seeing a retracement. This retracement, guys, price should go and make more higher highs. If price is not able to go and make higher highs, break more structure, then let's say price is gonna do something like this, then expect price to get to where the golden pocket is. That's the 0.618. And if price does that, we are still in trend. Okay, we are still in an uptrend. Looking at the daily time frame, or looking at this particular structure based on what price did last week. Now, if price get to the 0.786 zone, we are still in structure. What price must not do is to come close below this zone here. Price must not break and close below. If price break and close below, it means that price has invalidated this move. Now you can see it's like price has formed a W, from like a W here, and this W usually is a bullish signal. So I want to believe that this move that break structure is the move that is going to commence or kickstart the alt season. Now, as I mentioned, guys, we want to see Bitcoin close above this 63,000, this line I drew here. And if Bitcoin close above, then if say we see the next candle, like I'm gonna wait today, tomorrow, Monday, and see where the candle for today and tomorrow is gonna close, and where the market's gonna open. And the zones the market's gonna open are the zones we are gonna dwell on, and then look at what our altcoins are doing. Again, if you see me spend so much time on Bitcoin, is because Bitcoin moves the market, and I want to be talking about a catalyst that is going to benefit all of us, because I don't see any need why you're going to buy a coin and you don't know what's going on in that coin, you don't even know what moves that coin, and so on and so forth. So if you're trading altcoin, you are in any meme coin, then you should understand that Bitcoin moves the market. And if Bitcoin moves the market, then there's a high chances that any altcoin you're buying, which is pumping, is gonna eat all of the profit that you made during the pump. So it's good to always learn when to take out profit. You must not sell everything at once, but you can take out 20%, 25%, 30%, or let's say 50%. At least you cash out something, and when price get to a certain zone, you can then sell, and like buy back cheaper. Okay, so looking at now what like at this chart, I think that we should wait to see what Bitcoin will do. I sold most of my coins already today, because I think we have gotten to a point where if Bitcoin break this zone, I'm gonna wait for retracement. Then the retracement is where when I'm gonna buy most of the altcoins that I have been holding, like all through last week, right? But again, Bitcoin is where I am always in, because Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is dropping, I don't care, because I know that if even if I'm gonna lose 10% from the Bitcoin drop, I know other altcoins that I trade are gonna provide me with more opportunities. Like let's say they can drop like 40%, 30%, so I can take a 10% loss in Bitcoin, then use those altcoins to make more Bitcoin, like to buy Bitcoin, um, to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin gets to that to the price point that we feel comfortable to sell again and sell back to the altcoins. Now, the next thing I want us to look is total this total two. I'm gonna stick with total trade, because total trade I want to eliminate Ethereum. 'Cause I've been talking about this chart, and I mark these zones for you because I want us to look at what total trade is doing. And if say you are joining us here for the first time, this total trade are all cryptocurrencies in the world, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now we are looking at the volume of these altcoins, what these altcoins are doing against Bitcoin. And looking at these zones that I mark, I mentioned to you guys that I want to see break of structure, break of this trend. And breaking of this trend is going to help us identify the next trend, or the next move. Now, looking at this zone now, I think that what price must do is price must not come and break close below. Price can stay in this range, this other range here, but price must not break below this. So this is a zone that price must not break below. If price break below this zone, then the structure is invalidated. It means we are back in a downtrend. But if price stay where it is, like or around this trend line, you can see we had multiple rejection here. One, two, three, four, five. Even when price was below, we also had some rejection here, and price break this zone, came back there. This is what I always say to you. When price breaks structure, price must come back and retest structure. After price must have retest structure and hold that structure, then you can, buy. So looking at these zones, I would say that if price is not able to go and make higher highs, like what I always say, then maybe we can start reassessing our altcoins, like the altcoins you are holding. Because if say this if say the candle close below this zone, then trust me, we're gonna see a massive tank in the altcoin market. And we don't want to see altcoins bleed more again. They have bleed enough. We started seeing most of these altcoins recovering, and we don't want to see them, keep launching to the downside. So that's why we have to, hope for the best, like be positive that this is gonna hold, yeah, because of previous data, and trading is all about previous data. You analyze based on previous data, and we have enough data here to back what price might do next. And again, guys, if price break this zone, yeah, then I can say to you guys that we might begin the altcoin season. So this chart is very important. Now, another chart I want to show you guys right now is the USDT dominance. This USDT dominance is very important. How it works. When the USDT dominance is increasing, it means that investors are favoring more US dollars. They want to they are buying more US dollars. But if say USDT dominance is dropping, it means they are favoring Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other altcoins. So this is just how, or like what. So this is just or what this chart represent. Now, before I've mentioned to you guys, like whenever price get to a zone where we have gotten more demand and supply, or when price get to a demand and supply zone, we should expect some sort of reaction there. And this reaction is not something that you should ignore, because if you ignore it, then you're going to be losing money, and we are here to make money, not to lose money. So I mentioned back then that this zone that price have traded multiple times, if say price get there again during this USDT recovery, we are going to see some sort of pullback from there. And the pullback means that investors are going to leave, leave Bitcoin and get back into USDT. And if they leave Bitcoin and altcoin and get back into USDT, it means the market is going to drop short term. And because we want to take advantage of the short term movement, we have to assume that when price get to certain zones, we need to cash out profit, wait for pullback, then buy again. In that case, you are making more of your coin and making more of Bitcoin. So what I expect to happen right now, because right now, the chart is more of like doesn't know which direction to take, but there's something I'm looking at here, this zone here. Even though price, is not able to break that area, but I think this is an important zone for USDT. If say we see USDT dominance break below this zone, this trend line, then I would say that we can see Bitcoin go to, let's say, $100,000 per Bitcoin. Because I think if say this happens, you're gonna take dominance back to about 2% or 1%. If say the dominance goes to 1%, it means that most of the big investors are now in crypto, and they want to cash, like they are favoring crypto. They don't want to favor crypto more than US dollars. So this is what this chart represent, and I think I'm gonna leave it for that when it comes to macro, Bitcoin. What the altcoin market is doing against what Bitcoin is doing, or reflecting what Bitcoin is doing. Now let's get to our meme coins. Let me not say meme coins, like our altcoin, because Baby Doge Coin is not meme coin to me anymore. So Baby Doge Coin is now one of the top coins in the market. So let's begin with Baby Doge Coin. Let's see what is going on here with this bad boy. Now, if say let's begin with the weekly time frame. So I don't know if say this chart is okay, but I think I'm gonna, you know, I just found this chart. This is a new chart that I found. I've done analysis on this chart a long time ago. So I found it. So I said, okay, let me just stay here and try to understand what I was doing back then. Now, looking at this, because you can see I already marked these zones here, and I was looking at this area for price to reject. The price didn't reject. It came right down here. Attempted the zone, came back down here, and then pop. But let's just analyze Baby Dogecoin based on what I mentioned to you guys earlier. Okay, looking at this chart now, you see, if you actually pay attention to what I say, not that you do what you want to do, like you can do what you want to do. Of course, it's not my investment; it's your investment. But if you pay attention to what I say and you apply it on a day-to-day basis, then you are gonna be able to cash most of your profit. Now, let's say Bitcoin is gonna do like bad. Let's say Bitcoin it's not gonna go to $70,000, or Bitcoin is gonna go to, let's say, $50,000, right? Then it means that Baby Dogecoin is gonna drop and eat all of this profit that it made. Now, the day it was launched on Binance, all of the profit has been eaten. All of it has been eaten. Now, those who bought at the top as a trap, and they are trapped waiting for price at least to get to where they bought it, right? And when price get to where they bought it, they're gonna sell. Even some are gonna sell at a loss. Now, the market makers want them to do that because they have lose a lot of money here pumping its price. This is institutions. This candle, this huge candle, it's not retail investors. It's just the institutions. The big players. They're the ones that have formed this price, and they are going to cash out profit. Why am I saying this? If we go to the Binance chart, this 1M Baby Doge, looking at this 1M Baby Doge, let's see, this is the weekly time frame. Look at the day it was launched. The day it was launched on Binance. It was launched on Monday the 16th of September 2024. And after that, we saw this huge pump to the upside. It came back down, it pumped to the upside. And what was happening here what was really happening here is that those who bought when price was consolidating, like let me just bring in another Baby Doge coin chart here. Baby Doge coin, it seems like I can be referencing both chart at the same time. So this is a normal spot chart that we know about. Like, this is a normal one, so let me just bring it to the 4 hours time frame so we can see what has been going on here. Now, this is this area where those who were buying here, are the ones who cash out profit first. What I show you guys on this chart, this chart, you see the first week when it was launched on Binance, you see this spark to the upside, then it dropped back. The second week, look at this spike to the upside. The third week, now we are in the third week, and the third week bought price, at least almost towards half of this this candle here. And because price came right at this area, can rightly say that they have reached the bottom of the reversal or the pullback, except otherwise. Now, let me go to a more sophisticated chart for me to show you what is going on here. This is a 4 hours time frame on the 1M Baby Doge coin on Binance, the contract. Now, looking at this contract, when you see a huge candle like this after this downward trend, let me just zoom in this. You see, price has been forming down, 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 and now we should expect some sort of reversal. Why? Why should we expect, or why do or do you guys think, or why do I think that price must, at least to an extent, reverse from this zone? Is because of previous data. You can see here, um when this coin was launched on Binance, the huge volume, price attempted to break to the downside, it rejected here. Yeah, it did the same. Yeah, it did the same. And look at the pullback. The pullback did the same. It held and didn't go and break lower low and make lower lows here. So at this point in time, I'm looking at this huge volume, this huge candle here, this green vector, to mean that the institutions are now back in the market, or the market makers are now back in the market, and they want to recover all of this other unrecovered vector candle. So if you understand their game, you can prepare ahead of time and then mark these zones that I marked last time. These zones here, when price get there, we are going to see some sort of pullback from there. And knowing that we might see pullback from there, you can now start thinking of buying Baby Doge coin at this point in time. Of course, what I do here is no financial advice. Don't go and see the Beton is saying, or the Beton said you should buy you should buy Baby Doge coin. I'm just doing this for educational purpose only. Make sure you do your own due diligence. Now, this structure has been broken. Okay, it has been broken. Definitely, it has been broken. So this is now pullback. Okay, and usually when you see pullback like this, it should at least stay at the middle of this, of the candle, of the vector candle. So this candle, what I usually do is when I see a huge vector like this, I bring in this measurement tool. I pluck it from where the candle started to the top of the candle, not the top of the wick. I mean where the candle closed, and I'm looking at this zone now as this area where price should at least bounce from. Now, looking at that area, I want to compare it with previous data. So comparing it with previous data, give us this result. You can see, look here, this area has acted as a support zone, and now it's acting as a support zone again. Before it was resistance, and now it has become support. So if price is going to hold this zone on the daily, on the 4 hours time frame, then what we are expecting is a huge pump to go and recover all of these vectors here. When price was pumping here, I told you guys long time ago, like I mentioned this, that we're gonna see this red vector candles, this, and it happened. I told you guys that because they are like buying, buying and popping price to the upside. At one point, they are going to bring back price down to recover all of this vector. And look at what happened. They have recovered their money, and in the course of recovering their money, they'll lose money. Yeah, so they're gonna go back and make this money and liquidate most people who are trapped. So this is not something that is difficult to understand. It's easy to understand, and I want you guys to look at it. That's why I'm taking so much time to analyze this coin, and I'm doing this also because I want you guys to focus, to look at, don't just look at this in like just in the aspect of me talking about Baby Doge Coin alone. This is more of a bigger picture as an investor. What I'm doing on this chart for this Baby Dogecoin chart is the same thing you should do in any other chart that you want to invest in, any project you want to invest in. You have to look at where price is, look at what Bitcoin is doing, look at what the entire altcoin market is doing. You have to make informed decisions, before you buy anything. Don't just buy because you want to buy. But if you buy because you want to buy, end up losing money, and you won't even know when to get out from the market. And this is what I'm trying to avoid. For those of you who follow my channel, you understand that I'm more of helping you guys understand how the market function, the thought process behind every price action, so you don't go and make mistakes when you start analyzing the market, or um, you know like you want to buy. I can see you guys. Casper is hosting the IBM Tech Exchange. Stocked and ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna look at Casper now. So let's look at Casper. Let's see. Let's look at Casper now. I've been talking about Casper here as the same as Baby Dogecoin. When Baby Dogecoin pumped, many of you start taking me serious. Soon, Casper will pump, and you guys will, you take me serious. Now, this is Casper on the daily time frame, and I want to zoom out this bad boy. This bad boy has been dumping like hell. Look at these guys, and this dump has created a huge opportunity. I don't care whether Casper is going to zero or Casper is going to where. Casper is a blockchain project, and this means they are going to be here to an extent. It's not just a meme coin or a random coin or something. This is a blockchain project, and they are building solutions or product that we need, that humans need on a day-to-day basis. Maybe based on their strategy right now is impacting the price. Is making the price to dump to be where it is right now. But trust me, the project is still there, building, looking for solutions. They haven't gone anywhere. This is a company that has built a blockchain, and they are gonna do what it takes to bring in users on that blockchain, or to bring in developers on that blockchain to develop products on that blockchain. Just like how we see developers building on Ethereum, Solana, Base. There's the same kind of mindset, CSPR, Casper. So I had to say this because I want you not to look at the project as any other kind of a project. Let's say, for example, a meme coin is launching on, or any, yeah, a meme coin is launching on the Casper network. If you're buying that meme coin, let's say it happens in the future, that volume alone is going to push the price of Casper, because if we get in more developers and more projects being launched on their blockchain, then it's going to attract more, users, to use that blockchain to buy that coin, sell, to transact on the blockchain. So I think this is what is lacking with this project. But let's dive into the price action to see where we are at this point in time and where we can expect this bad boy to go. Now, looking at the way I analyze the market, It's clear. I've like already marked the zones that I think that Casper is gonna go to, and I did this by bringing in the FIB two. I can do it still with you right now, and how it works. Go simple on the right hand corner of your trading view chart. Bring in the Fibonacci tool. Block it from where this move started to the bottom of this move. I think we have reached the bottom of this move, and look at where the 0.2 the 0.382 zone is. This is it here, this line, and this is where we're going to see the first pump too. The first pump is going to go there. That's the first target. If say you are a trader, you are a swing trader, if you want to take Casper long term, then this is where you catch the first profit. Now, what will happen if we see this happen? If this is actually the case, we're going to see some sort of pullback here. You know, pullback here. After this pullback, price is going to go and attempt the next zone, which is the 0.5 zone, and break above. If it breaks above, it means we are in an uptrend, like we are making higher highs and higher lows, and the pullback should be around, still around this zone, or maybe come right down here, but it must not go and cross. Yeah, it can almost close below here. And if say price is able to hold above this, this area here, then we are expecting the next move to go around and cross above the golden pocket. After the golden pocket, we are looking at this other line here. It can come down here, go to the other line here, come and go up. Now, it must break structure here. And if price is not able to break structure, let me bring in the alpha trend, so we can analyze this with the alpha trend. So if price is not able to break structure, like what, just like I know this is crazy, but if price is not able to do this, what I just mark here, then we might be in a difficult like situation for CSPR or Casper. Now, because we are still holding this zone, I would say that buy Casper. Like if I have to, let me say I'm your financial advisor, even though I am not, but I would say buy Casper, right? Because we are still, the alpha trend having printed the buy signal, and we are still above the alpha trend. You can see it clearly. And if I drop down to the 4 hours time frame, you're gonna see this even more clearer. Let me take off all of this stuff here, so you're gonna see this even more clearer. Now we can see, we have more data, and look at what price was doing in the past. Price break structure, yeah, came back, held. It breaks structure again. It came back, it held the alpha trend, pointed the buy signal. It went up and make higher highs, but it get to this zone where this area here. I always say that when you are analyzing the market on the daily time frame and you are taking your trades on the 4 hours time frame, look at, if you are taking a buy, if you want to buy, or you are buying, let's say you are buying after the market has dipped, you know, look at where the alpha trend printed a sell signal. That's where your target is. And the alpha trend is a free indicator on TradingView. It's free of charge. Just go to the indicator tab and search for alpha trend. The first one by Kivan Ops Bill Gig. This is the one I'm using. Alpha trend screener. It's free of charge. And if say you want to get my same settings, I'm gonna click on this now to give me the settings. So you can get the same settings that I have on the alpha trend. Let me see if it's gonna pop up here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. This is the alpha trend. Let me see if I can get the settings. Yeah, so look, these are the settings, my settings, the alpha trend. These are the colors, the trigger, the buy. Let's go to the input. This is it. Length 14, multiplier 1. You can scroll down the axis 20, the vertical axis 1, and you can either tick all of this, or it's gonna be tick for you automatically. So this is my setting for the alpha trend. And when I saw price get to this zone, last time, I mentioned that I'm gonna cash out profit, and I did cash out profit. Yeah. Now I bought it again. Yeah. And I've cashed out profit again. Why? Because price get to this, price got to this sell signal, and I know that whenever price get to the sell signal on the alpha trend, I expect pullback from it. And if price is gonna break that zone, I'm going to expect pullback and hold around this zone. So you can see price is rejecting this area for Casper. This is a zone that price have rejected multiple times in the past year. Price did it here, price did it here, here, and now price is doing it again. So I'll rightly say that if price break this zone, then we can confirm that the uptrend is back for CSPR. But at the same time, we must not see price break below and close below here. So looking at the macro for Casper, in essence, we should stay above this line, this zone here. We must stay above this area. We must not Price must not do this, go close below there. We have to stay above this range. And if we stay above that range, then what I think price should be doing is going sideways. That's the least I think price should do. And looking at the weekly time frame for CSPR Casper, it's clear that we have seen a huge dip. Like, look at this dip, guys. If I zoom out this, if I zoom, look at this. This dip started here around, let's say, March of 2024. Look, so almost all of this year we have been seeing this bad boy, plunging downward. So I think to an extent we should expect this reversal for CSPR Casper. If say you are a CSPR Casper holder, comment below and let me know that you are with me on this bad boy. You are holding this bad boy and it's gonna make you some huge gains. Of course, again, we cannot be setting if say you're gonna make money, but we can look at previous data and look at the project, the fundamentals. If price is still intact, so if say the fundamental is still intact, the team they keep building new products, then come on. At one point, price is going to reflect the fundamentals. So that's that for CSPR Casper. The next coin I want us to look is the Miro the dog. Miro the dog. Okay, guys. Miro has been sitting at this zone for a long time now. Miro is preparing to, like, pump, and I'm looking at this bad boy to pump and price to get to at least this zone here, this area here, this zone. And I can tell you guys, or I can assure you guys that Miro is gonna get there. I don't know exactly when, but I know that Miro is gonna get to this zone because look at this previous data here. For Miro, this is the daily time frame. When this coin was launched, we saw this pump to the upside. It came back, it held the zone. It attempted to break this zone here. It failed, came back down here. And you can see this huge spike to the upside. And I don't know, for some reason, some of you, well, let me not say for some reason because I've been there, so I understand. But for some reasons, new investors or new traders, when they see a pump like this, they become so excited and allow their profits to be eaten back, to where they bought it. So when you see a huge move like this, the first thing you're thinking is, what is going on? Like, what is going on with that project? What are the fundamentals? What is going on? And if the price keep going up like that, it means that we are in a scam project. But if price retrace and move in the way Miro is moving, it means we are in a good project, right? And now, if the coin is gonna pump, excuse guys, I have cold. If Miro is gonna pump, then it's gonna mean that the pump is real. It's gonna be backed by real investors or those who believe in the project long term. Because you can see the fact that the price haven't been able to break below this zone, it means that they are holding here strong, and they don't want price to go below and create more lows from where we are. So at this point in time, I would say that um, we are in an uptrend for Migo, even though price is still moving sideways. I would say we are still in an uptrend. Now, if I have to drop to a lower time frame, I'm gonna show you guys actually what is going on here. Because usually if I look at price on the daily time frame, I want to see the structure on the daily time frame, but the 4 hours time frame and lower time frame, excuse guys, gives me um a proper view of what price is doing, like, short term. Now, looking at this previous data again, guys, go to previous data and see what price has done in the past. to help you understand what price might do in the future. Now look at this zone here. We saw multiple rejection at this point. Back then, that was, let me go and check the date. Let's see. That was which date? That was in August. In August, yeah, in August we saw price retrace to this area, and then attempt to go and make higher highs. Price was not able to go and make higher highs. Price came and broke that structure. Attempted to break the structure again. It failed. It moved sideways. It failed. Moved sideways. Attempt, it failed. Now price break that zone. After the price break this zone, it pumped, came back, break it, came back. Now it's holding above that zone. So I would say that Migo looks bullish. You can see this huge buy, like I call this stopping volume candle. And we can see here we had rejection here, we had a rejection here, and we are having rejection now here. So what do you think price is gonna do from all what I've been saying here from Migo? It's gonna do something like this, boom to the upside. So you can look at the chart and you know make your decisions based on that. Okay, but something might happen that is gonna push Miro to the upside, no doubt. There might be a huge event, news, something that's gonna push price to the upside. Excuse guys, excuse, I have cold, but I had to do this video for you guys. I must always do videos for you guys, because I want you guys to be ahead of the curve always. If you're new here and you haven't yet subscribed, do subscribe, smash the like button, drop your coins below, and I still have time to do other coins. You can drop your coins below, and I'm gonna do a quick analysis on it. But now back to Migo. So looking at this zone now, I would say that we might see a huge pump for Migo the dog. Right, this coin is preparing to pump. You can buy this coin on Dex Screener. I hold it on my Safe Power wallet. You can also buy it via your Trust wallet. I don't know any exchange that sells this that you can buy this coin from. I don't know if they are listed on any centralized exchange. Let's just go and look at quickly which centralized exchanges that you can buy Migo from. Let's see Migo. Let's see which exchange you can buy this bad boy from. At least, so maybe I buy most of this coin directly from the Solana blockchain, the platform. So you can also buy it for, like, you can download the Solana Phantom wallet, then you use it to buy Migo. So you can buy from Bybit. I think Bybit have Migo. My Bybit link is at the description of this video. Gate.io, also KuCoin. My link for KuCoin is at the description of this video. Bexy, BitGet. So guys, these links are found on the or at the description of this video. So go and check it out. Using my link is gonna be a way to support this channel as well. So do that. Now let's get back to Miro the dog. I will say that, guys, like, trust me, this is the best time to buy any coin if, like, you are an investor. Let's assume that price goes our way against our like against us, you know, and price respect the way price move or price action. Price is gonna do something like this, dump, then come back up for dumping again. This is what price does always. If price is breaking structure, price is gonna come back to retest that structure. Like, it does something like this, you're gonna come back. Then that's when you're selling. So wherever you are in a good spot. You are in the middle. So if you are investing in any coin, you are swing trading any coin, then looking at these zones, like this bottom, when price will keep rejecting this bottom multiple times, that's when you are looking to get into the trade or to start buying that coin. Like, you can see multiple rejection here. See, so what do you think is gonna happen next? This price is gonna pump to an extent. You're gonna see a huge volume candle here, like, like something like this, yeah, and yeah. So if you must position yourself, at least get in at a price which is reasonable. Don't get in when they are dumping on you, right? Like, you buy at the top. You have to buy at a zone where, if before they dump at you, you already out profit. right? So you're already in profit, and then you're smiling, waiting for pullback, then you buy again. So that's just the technique. So this is what I'm looking at for Miro. There's not much. I think most of what I'm saying about Miro right now, I'm repeating it. I've talked about most of these things, but I need to say it again for those of you you didn't save it in your memory, so now you have to save it in your memory so that when you start seeing Miro pumping, you won't be surprised like what is going on, and when you see pullbacks, you won't also be surprised. Now, before I even go, let's see. This is a zone where we should expect the first pullback. If say we see a huge pump for Miro, so this is the first target for Miro. Mark it. You can take a snap, like a screenshot of these zones, the price. This is the price, so that when you see price there, you can even set if you are buying this on exchanges. Centralized exchanges, you can already like you place a limit sell order. Then when price get there, it's gonna execute itself, like self execution. Yeah, not that kind of execution, of course. Don't go and execute yourself. Yeah, so that's Migo for us. Let's go to Trump coin, MAGA. Oh boy, this coin is really um it's one of my top coins in this cycle. 'Cause it has made me good profits. And again, looking at this structure here, if you are an investor of Trump coin, and let's say right now, I will not recommend that okay you buy, even though I say, well, let me not contradict myself now. Right now you can buy, but what should happen is when you are buying, you should have a proper risk management, because this area here is an area that price must not go and break below. Because if price break below this zone here for Trump coin, then it's not good for the coin. So let's establish this zone here. Let's say this is the accumulation zone. You buy here, but if it break, and retest, then you are selling. But now, for those of you who are so conservative, you want to get in at the best entry, like you want to be sure of what price is gonna do, then look at this zone here. This area before it was support, now it's acting as a resistance. So what do you think when price is going to break support resistance? Price is going to transform that resistance into support. So you can wait for price to break like this, come back and come back, then you are buying from that's where you are buying now, Myro Coin. If you are patient, this can happen. Price can pump like that, and you like that, and use 2 weeks, 1 month, even 2 months to pump and even go right straight up before coming back there. So it just depends on how patient are you. Are you patient enough to wait for price to come back there? Because price is gonna come there. That's how price move. The question is when. When is gonna come? And that question, I don't think anyone have an answer to it. I don't have an answer, but I know that at one point it's gonna go. That's why we should be playing the long game. If you play the long game, then you are gonna be, cashing most of your profit, or keeping most of your profit, which is very important. If you are trading, you must keep your profit. You don't have to give your profit back to the market makers. Let me see those of you who are here live with me. Fidelis, good evening, boss. Can you let me see what Fidelis is saying? Good evening, boss. Can you analyze numbers protocol? I'm gonna look at it. Yeah. I'm holding for life. Let's see what he's talking about. Okay, I think he says he's holding Casper. Exciting. It's my largest holding. Yeah, I love that. If you're holding Casper for life and you understood the project and you can take the risk, then good. But one thing I must say to you is that you need to be doubling down. If say you bought at a certain price point, let's say the top, and you really believe in the project, then work so hard and look at what Bitcoin is doing so that you can be getting the best entries always, always, always. When we invest in a project for life, it means that like this is what I do. Let me come to you. This is what I do. If I love a project, like I love Baby Doge Coin, I love Miro, I love Popcat, I love Boomer, I love so many coins, so many coins. Why? Because these so many coins helps me to make more Bitcoin. That's it. I like if this coin is gonna outperform Bitcoin, then I love it, and I focus on it to make me more Bitcoin. Now, I must be realistic with my investment goals. If price keep dipping, and it keep bleeding me out, and I see that being in Bitcoin can help me save some of the US dollar that I'm losing in terms of that coin that I'm holding, then I'm gonna be in Bitcoin. Now, let me show you something on the chart that is gonna blow your mind. So that I see, I think this is gonna help most of you understand something like what I'm trying to say here. Now, this is it. Is it? Now, let's just expect that you bought this coin. You bought Trump coin. Yeah, and you love the coin. You went and see that, oh, this coin is still there. But ever since you bought the coin, price keep dipping, right? And when price attempt to go up, you're like, oh, maybe price is gonna go up now. You allow the coin it dip again. You're like, oh, so you keep buying and buying. Now, when do you stop buying? You stop buying when you compare that coin against Bitcoin. You look at what that coin is doing and look at what Bitcoin is doing. You have to compare that coin against Bitcoin. And I have a tool that I use. My first tool is I go to crypto bubbles. Where I am right now, all coins you see here are against Bitcoin. Now I have to bring in the Trump coin. Let's see the Trump coin. Okay, the Trump. I think this is this first one. This is the first one. Now you can see for the year, this coin is up almost 9,000%. For the month, is down how many percent? 4%. For the week, it's up 20%. For the day, it's up 13%. So if I bought this coin at the beginning of the year, MAGA, it means this is how much money I must have made. But at the same time, if we look at all of this data here, it shows that despite the fact that this coin is up this much, if say you were still holding this coin, if you want to compare like how much you're down from the gains that this coin has made you, then you should be down, let's say, not that much, because the year shows that you are still up, 87%, like 8,000%. Now, if say monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, you see this coin keep dipping against Bitcoin, then you want to go back to your chart and ask yourself that, where is price? What is price doing? And what is that catalyst that's going to help me know when price is going to favor me? Because now I have money, but I don't want to buy now. Okay, if I buy now, it might take me to the bottom again. It might keep going downward. So you are waiting for price to do exactly what I have been saying throughout this stream. Price should be in a range, break structure. When price break structure, come back, retest structure. That's when you are getting back into that coin. If you got some USDT, you're buying it with all your soul, knowing that at least there's a catalyst. There's something that is going on the chart. Because before price was making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, and now price is attempting to break structure, and this structure is in correspondence to what happened year before. So, guys, it's simple. It wouldn't take you that much of a time to like look at this. You can at time I look at this, or I don't have to draw all of this stuff. Yeah, at time I just look at the chart, and then I can easily predict what is gonna happen with price. So if you love this coin and love other coins, you need to be able to compare it with Bitcoin. If say Bitcoin is outperforming your coin, at least be in Bitcoin while you wait for Bitcoin to give you that go ahead to start buying your coin again. Because at that time now, you are buying it with a plan to cash out profit at a certain price point. Like with Trump coin right now, if say you are buying it, yeah, based on this Fibonacci tool that I drew here, you already know that if price get to the 0.382 zone, we're gonna see some sort of reversal, because we have gotten more demand and supply, yeah, multiple times on this area. So there's high chances that if price get there, we might see a some sort of reversal, yeah. And if say price get to this golden pocket at the same thing, but now for us to confirm that we are back in a super bullish uptrend, price must do all of this stuff, but sorry, price must do all of this stuff, and at the same time, price must stay above this zone here, this golden pocket zone here. So price must stay above here, So this is very important. Like if you analyze any coin, you have to look at what I'm looking. Like those of you who want to invest in Trump coin, you always see what I've done. You can apply this same knowledge to any chart you see out there. Doesn't matter which chart it is, you can apply this same knowledge and you're gonna get the full result. So I think I've looked at all the coins I wanted to look at today. I've looked at Baby Doge Coin. I've looked at um Miro. I've looked at Trump Coin. I'm told you guys I'm gonna give you an alpha today, but before I give you an alpha for this week, I want you guys to like the stream, share the stream, comment below, which coins you are holding. Let me know which coin you are holding. If you don't comment which coin you are holding, then I'm not gonna give you the alpha that I want to give you today. This alpha, if I give you this alpha today, I think this week your trades or your bag will be awesome. Your bag will be so great if Bitcoin is gonna do what Bitcoin will do, or what I expect Bitcoin to do. But guys, there's one chart Bitcoin chart that I ignore, and this is very important. I have to go there and show you guys. But comment your coin. If you don't comment your coins, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna give you guys anything. So I'm gonna let it go. But let me go before I do numbers. I'm gonna go to this total not this liquidation heat map. I think this is the one. Yeah. So let's see what we should expect for Bitcoin this week. Let's stay on the weekly time frame. Let's see what is going to happen here for the week. Okay. Now you can see for the week, I should expect Bitcoin to go at least to an extent around $66,000. We can see we have more liquidity here. We have less liquidity here around 60K. So they can easily push price to 60K before reversing it, or they can just go straight away to $66,000. Then after that we can see what is up, what areas price have like which areas that there are more liquidity that they can go and push price to. So now let's look at this on the 2 weeks time frame, because the 2 weeks time frame can give us more data. On looking at this, I think that we might even go right up to about $68,000. And if say we get closer to $68,000, then I think we can hit $70,000. So that's that for Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Now let's go to numbers. Let me see these coin numbers. Numbers or num. Is it num? Yeah, I think it should be num. Let's look at this on KuCoin. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is numbers on the daily time frame. The coin was pumping before also, as like when Bitcoin was pumping, so the coin must have done so well. Let me see if say I can find this coin on crypto bubbles. Let's see if I can find num. I want to see what the coin has done. Um, Numbers protocol, yeah, it's among the top 600 project for the year. The coin is down 8%. For the month, it's up 5%. For the week, it's down 3%, and you can see the data here. I don't know what this coin is all about, but it's a protocol. I don't know what they're doing, so maybe we can look at this quickly to see what these guys are all about. Let's look at this briefly. Numbers protocol, because I can see they are in you know some exchanges that I don't know if see they are really in these exchanges. Oh, okay, you can see they are in Mexico Global KuCoin Get.io. So let's just see quickly what we got here for numbers. I really want to see what this coin is all about. But you can see this the supply is they have only 68% in supply, meaning the rest 42 is still in their hands. Numbers protocol, content verification for AI power companies and creativity tool. It offers efficient and low cost digital prove prove it there, provenance. Anyways, it's in the AI space, and I love AI projects. So I don't know. It's also on the BSC smart chain and um Ethereum chain. So yeah, to an extent, yeah, that the narrative, it sounds good, the AI narrative. But let's just get to the chart of numbers. Let's see. Looking at the alpha trend, the alpha trend has printed a buy signal. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is freezing. So the alpha trend has printed a buy signal here. So I'm gonna think that they want to reverse price again. You can see they are moving sideways for this coin. And if I zoom out this, let's say price bombed, and price has retraced back to this zone here, and price didn't go to make lower lows here. So because price didn't go to make lower lows, let me bring the chart more upward so you can see price didn't go to make lower lows from this area. So I think we are still in an uptrend for this coin, and we should expect reversal back to where the alpha trend printed a sell signal. And if price get to that point, how many percent we are looking at for profits? Let's see how many percent this is if say price get to this zone. We are looking at 2 point almost 2.5x. So if say you are investing in this coin, I think that we're gonna see pullback, no doubt. You're gonna see pullback. But if I must buy this coin, what I want to see is exactly what I always mention on my channel. Like I've mentioned this already with you guys. I must create a zone here, and this zone must be a zone where price have attempted to break multiple times. And you can see here, price attempt here. Let me just mark this properly. It attempt here. It came here, it attempt again here, even here, it did the same attempt. Attempt here, and price is back there and still above the alpha trend. So if I have to bring in my Fibonacci tool, from the top, this pump here to, oh yeah, I consider this is the bottom. So these are the areas where I'm looking at taking out profit. The 0.382 zone, and the zero point 0.5, the golden pocket. So these are the areas that I'm looking at for to take out profit. And the final zone is gonna be around the golden pocket. And if price get there, it's gonna be around where the alpha trend printed itself signal. That's why I mentioned if price get there, you sell, because I think we're gonna see retracement back there. Like pullback, then retracement back there. If price is not able to break and make higher highs, then that's when you can sell. So numbers protocol, I think to an extent, if you look at the structure, you can wait for price to break structure. Can break like this, come back whole, break, come back whole. You can buy there, or you can already buy right now, and it don't matter what price you're gonna do. If price goes against you, then you can wait. Like if price does this, price goes below, close below, you wait for pullback, and that's when you're selling the pullback, and you're buying only when price is gonna go break structure, come back, and hold this area. So that's what I'm looking at for numbers. Hopefully, this was helpful to you. But I can see none of you have dropped the coins you are holding. So I'm gonna call this a go. I'm not gonna give you guys any alpha today. You didn't do it, so I'm gonna, call this a go for today. We have been streaming now for 1 hour, 3 minutes, and I'm gonna be doing market updates, on the different coins that I've talked about here for this week. So make sure you stay tuned with me. Don't go. I'm always gonna be here for you guys because I want us all to be profitable, to make money. We are here to make money, and I'm not here to tell you to love any coin, to buy this coin, buy that coin. I'm here to help you take out profit when your coin pump. And if you are able to know when to buy your coin, when to take out profit, then I think that's the best thing you need to do on a daily basis. Now, guys, if you want to get my buy and sell signal, if you're someone who actually is interested to know what I'm buying, when I'm buying it, when I'm cashing out profit, if you want to have such opportunity or such an advantage, then make sure you go at the description of this video, go through my link tree and join my VIP. Join my VIP community, and when you join my VIP community, you are gonna get my buy and sell alert. Now, this is my VIP community. Let me go now to my link tree so you can see it properly. This is my link tree. If you click the link tree at the description of this video, you're gonna get it. And the first says Bitronix no KYC crypto derivative exchange. It means that if you want to trade with me, then this link is going to help you to connect with my trading community, right? And the next link there is for you to join my VIP to get access to my buy and sell take profit signal. Most of you will buy and you don't know when to take out profit and so on. This is for you. But if say you follow my live stream diligently, of course you don't need this. You don't need this. You might need this maybe for advantage to confirm that, oh, this is actually what the BETONG is doing. And anyways, guys, if you get my buy and sell alert and you make money, then there's nothing you're losing because you're going to be making money, no doubt. So I think this is something good for those of you who really want to start building while you learn, and still, there's nothing bad that you know something and still, hold like most of the coins that someone who understand more is holding. And you can still join my free Telegram group. This is it. You can join it. Free Telegram group. It's free of charge. I share stuff there every now and then. So I had to show you guys this, so in case some of you want to take advantage of it, feel free to do just that. The link is there. All right, guys. Fidelis, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything more. I mentioned already a long time ago that mentioned, like, write down your coins. At least you wrote norm, and I did the analysis. So next time I'm gonna do CDT. But we are out of time today. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be live. I think it's gonna be I think the same time. Yeah, same time. Same time. Not same time today, but same time that I'm live every week, and that should be around. I think it should be I don't know, like, I want to call the time in like how do they call it in UTC. So let me say I'm gonna be live 2 p.m. UTC time. Yeah, no, 12 p.m. UTC time. 12 p.m. Yeah, 12 p.m. UTC. So that's the time I'm gonna be live tomorrow. So you can join my live tomorrow. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye. Ciao.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe